Hey peeps, welcome to the Crafty Witch UK. My name is Arietta, and can I start by apologising for being here at the slightly later time than usual. If you're watching this on replay, this is going to be nothing to you, but yeah, I had a nap. It didn't go well. So, but we're here now, so hey, welcome in. I have got some people to welcome into chat already. If you're not already saying hey in chat, please do get yourself in there, say hello, so that we can welcome you. Everybody is super, super friendly. I can see that first in chat today. We have got, I think Amy was first, but now I can see Roxy's comment first. But yes, you've all got little crowns now. It's so cute. I don't know when that happened. That's new. But I like it. So we've got Roxy the Dirty Crafter, we have got the lovely Amy, we have got Sharon, we have got Kay, and we've got Sarah Rose. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know what the ruling is about crowns, whether it's just for members, whether it's for how many comments you've done. I don't know. This is new. It's exciting. It's new. I don't know. It also, when I was setting up the live, gave me the option of setting up like a stream goal for how many super chats I wanted to get or something. I don't know. It was a bit short notice for me to be worrying about that. So I've not worried about it this time, but maybe I'll look at that for next week. If anybody else knows what super chat goals are all about, let me know. I know what super chat is. That's like when somebody pays a little bit of money for a special message. But oh, there you go. What's a super chat? Says Roxy. Yeah, a super chat is like when you pay. If somebody's message comes up in like a little box and it's like a different color and it's special. So sometimes on like Twitch and stuff, you'll see that people will put a little bit of money behind their message, and then particularly, I guess, if you've got like hundreds of people chatting and like a big streamer's stream, if you send $1, your question or comment stands out, and then they're more likely to read it out on stream. I guess. I don't know. There's super chat and super thanks. I don't really know how they're different. I think a super thanks can be on any video, and a super chat is just for a live. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I am not the person. Sarah Rose. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sarah has just sent me a super chat. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you. So I don't know quite how that shows up to everybody else. Can I do that? Is that a thing? I don't know how to make that show up on screen now. I've starred it. Auto star super chats, yes. Okay, so super chats will automatically be starred. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's also new. Anyway, thank you for demonstrating for me. Also, my camera arm is like weirdly loose. It keeps going on a little wander over here. That was me doing it, but that's kind of what it keeps doing, but very slowly. So if you suddenly find yourself looking out of my living room window, that's why. So anyway, oh gosh. I was about to say I need a coffee, but I'm not sure if that's going to help. I feel a little manic. So, oh, Roxy, you've sent me a picture. I don't know what it is. Is it important for now? Oh, she's showing me that she's up. Thank you. I can see it. Yes. Excellent. Good, good. Oh, we're learning things today. It's like a Serafina, hello, welcome in. Oh, I managed to pause my copy of the stream. That was clever. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to start with a little unboxing. Let's do that. Goodness me. Oh. Well, I'm glad I didn't cancel because it's lovely to see you all. But there was a moment of, oh my God, I'm supposed to be live in 15 minutes. I could just cancel. No, I can't cancel. I keep cancelling. So now, because I didn't cancel, you've got to put up with me being a bit crazy. Right, oh, I haven't covered up my address on here, so give me a second while I find something to open a package. So this comes from Penny at Calb Sparkles, and I saw in her, not her latest video, I think the one before, that she was doing a shop update on her Etsy shop. And I thought, I'll get in on that. I have, got stickers. Yeah, so I ordered a couple of things from her Etsy store. We got stickers. That's so cute. Fumbling fingers. Ooh. We got a kitty cat and a bee. And we've got these lovely clear stickers, which, hang on, okay. If I put them there, you might be able to see them better. These are very cute and very, very appropriate for me. I like that a lot. So, yeah, so this is her. And in here is what I ordered. What am I missing? I don't feel like I'm seeing the chat. Roxy has been refreshing YouTube since 7:55, waiting for me to be here. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry. Okay, right. So, this is maybe the most relevant thing to you guys. These are cover papers. I don't know if you will remember, but Cal Sparkles did my cover papers for my February event, which are... Have I got any? I must have some. Some of them are being used. Aha. Yeah, so she made these ones for me for the February event, which are very lovely. And so now I've got another set, and I chose the woodland animals. I like her ones because they're like a laminated kind of plasticky. Sorry, words are hard. Yeah, so anyway, I like the way that they feel. They're very reusable, obviously. But yeah, I just thought these were really cute. So we got our little woodland animals. Try not to get the glare on them. There's so many to choose from, and a lot that are relevant to different events. And of course, if you want the ones from my February event, those are still available too. I don't make any money off them, so go support Penny. How many did we get? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So that's those, and that I just thought they were super cute, and you know, they'll work for a lot of different things, and I liked them. In addition, she was selling a few craft items that she had made herself a little while ago, and I thought these would look super cute in my craft room, or craft corner. It's not a room. So yeah, so we've got rainbow coloured stars. There was also one with hearts, and there's a pink, grey and white version and a blue, grey and white version. But I went for the rainbow. For the life of me, I cannot remember what the price was. I just know it was incredibly reasonable for something that is handcrafted. And they're like felt that's been like blankets stitched round. They're lovely. Anyway, that's going to hang up in my craft room. I thought it was super cute. And the stickers are just a little bonus. So it's back in there. And my woodland animals, they can go on probably on my next painting when I kit that up. Oh, Amy, I didn't know you got the ones from the event. Yay! I didn't ever see anybody using them, so I wasn't sure if anybody actually got them. So, but yeah, I think it's a nice idea to get little custom event papers. It's like a relatively cheap way of supporting an event and sort of feeling like you're part of a bigger thing. So yeah, currently I'm using my Pan diamond painting ones because they're a nice big size, and I've been working on pretty big sections on this one because there's a fair amount of colour blocking. So that's what I've been up to with this one. Okay, I've got one more thing to open that is nothing to do with crafting, but I want to share it with you because I'm excited. And I've also got an event to tell you about. So that's as much as I'd planned to do for today. So right, how are we up to? We've done 11 minutes. Okay, 11 minutes, and I've not gone completely crazy yet, but I have sort of rushed through that last bit. So I didn't have a chance to do it before the live because I was in a rush, but I will link to Penny's Etsy after the live. I'll add it to the description so that if anybody wants to go and grab stuff from her, they can. And I will I keep meaning to put like a suppliers, small businessy kind of list in the Facebook group as well. Oh, I went to grab my water and it's gone. That probably means that hubby's gone to fill it up again. Thank you. Oh, you've got your kit for your kit for the PAM event ready. Oh, which one did you get? I still haven't decided which one I'm going to work on. I have too many. I want it to be an achievable goal. Oh, coffee, thank you. And water. You're a superstar. Thank you. Mwah. Right. Water, hydrate, calm down. Oh, the Ursula one. I saw that one. Yeah. Who did I see open that one? Christopher Classer. I think he opens that one. Oh, right. So, yes. Talking of under the sea, that is a really unintentional segue, Sedafina. Thank you so much. But most of you know that next month I am running the hashtag Harvest and Home DP event, which is just a paint along. And there are a couple of other events running alongside that. So if you can figure out how to do both, or you want to do 2 small canvases and do more than one event, then go for it. But don't put too much pressure on yourself. But I wanted to shout out Wendy at Diamonds and Stuff. Again, I will link below to her channel. So yeah, she is running an event throughout August called Under the Sea. It is anything under the sea or seashore. So if you've got beachy pictures, that's fine as well. Needs to be a 30 by 30 or larger, or you can do a whole set of minis instead if you'd rather work on little ones. Doesn't need to be a new start, doesn't need to be finished. It's open to worldwide, and there will be prizes given out in week 3. And there is an email address to send your start photo to. So let me see if I can I do this? I'm going to try and type whilst recording into my phone. So let me see if I can do this. The concentration is ridiculous. Oh, and I can feel my camera moving as well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. It's like it's got all loose. Oh no, not G-Man. So professional over here. Right, done. Has that posted? I have no idea. No, it hasn't. I can only see half my screen. It's very annoying. Come on. No, I don't know what's going on with that. It's fine. I'm just going to put it in down here. Bear with a second. I forgot that I can type directly into YouTube, diamonds and stuff under the event, email, start photo. Oh gosh. Oh no, sorry. That's hubby's alarm going off saying go to work. Right. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. And I've pinned it. So, oh, not a bruise, actually. I was mucking around with some fake tattoos. So stupid. So yeah, this one was like put it on and leave it to develop, and it lasts until your skin wears off, I guess. But I then slept with my arm like that and somehow managed to print it on my arm. But yes, I'll be stuck like that for 3 weeks or so now. Oh, I'm not surprised you got the fan out, Rox. It's sticky again. I thought it was supposed to get cooler at night time. It's very annoying. But yes, yeah, I don't know what they've done to the way that the way that I am able to see comments on StreamYard has changed, and it's very frustrating, and I don't know what it is. The setup is just all weird. I'm fairly certain it's probably just because I don't pay for it, and therefore they're sort of forcing my hand to make me pay for things that I don't want, or that I can't afford. But anyway, so yes, back to the event. Sorry, now I've stopped faffing with technology. Yeah, so it's under the sea or seashore type pictures. So I mean, I know my event is like harvest based, but I would say that fishing type pictures, yeah, if you've got a beachy picture with like a little fishing boat, I would say that that would count for a harvest. Anything that's like a picnic kind of, beachy picnic sort of thing, that would work as well, because I said that food counts for the harvest. So there are ways to make it work. The other events that are on at the same time, I know there's a Michaelgelina event running alongside mine. There is also, let me just check my list. First bit of paper I looked at has got navigation training written on it, because it's not an events list at all. It's the list of my son's cadet events. That's about the level of where things are for me. Right, the August event for Diamond Grandma is Past Times. Yeah, hashtag Past Times 25. That's been hosted by Diamonds by Jacqueline. I don't know much about that event though. I've not been keeping up with Diamond Grandma's content, so I'm not sure there. But yeah, so that is where we are with this one. I've lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Yeah, but please do go and check out Wendy's channel as well. She's super, super lovely. It is Diamonds and Stuff is her channel, but I think if the @ for it is I'll type it in. Hold on. Now that I know I can do that. At Diamonds, no, Diamonds and stuff dash TM6UX. So there we go. That's her channel if you want to look her up. I know she's not hugely active on Facebook, so the best way to get her is via email if you've got any questions about the event. Right, I'm going to open my other box now. So this is my little indulgence for the month. I think a couple of people, I know Em's not here, but a couple of people will know about this already because I messaged a few people going, can I justify buying this? I can't justify buying this. I'm going to buy this. So yeah, not diamond painting related, not crafting related, but me related. These are shoes, spoiler, from a company called Koi, Koi. Not sponsored, not affiliated. And I have several pairs of Koi shoes. Oh, that's in the members Zoom. We were talking about shoes, and I showed a couple of pairs. But this pair is a bit special. Yeah. So if you've seen my, you were the voice of reason. Yes. Yeah. In brain, come on, work. Yeah. If you've seen my rainbow kind of Doc Martens style boots, they're from Koi. They do funky shoes. They're like vegan friendly. Not, but yeah, and they're just cool, and they're very reasonably priced, really, for what they are. So I have a couple of pairs of Mary Jane or Dolly shoes from them, but then I spotted these. So, oh. And these are a collab with an Instagram like fashion person called Frederick, who I didn't know, but I went and looked at their Instagram, and they look very cool. So, but I didn't get them because of who designed them. I got them because I have the perfect dress to go with them. So the hang on, lift you up a bit. There we go. So these are my new shoes. I love them. They're so pretty. Yeah, they are. I like them because I'm only a small bean. I'm only 5'3", so these give me a little bit of extra height, but they're not a high heel. They're like a chunky, solid heel, which for somebody whose balance is as bad as mine, these are really good, and they're just really comfy. Historically speaking, this style of shoe I find very comfortable. So yeah, but these are these come like extra fancy in their own little bags and stuff. Which is very nice. I assume the other one's the same. But yeah, I'll pop a picture up into the group of the dress that I want to wear them with. But it's the dress that I wear for a lot of my ceremony work, and I tend to be barefoot when I'm at home doing ceremonies, but it's the dress that I wore for doing the funeral recently, and I found myself thinking, like, obviously, I've got to wear shoes. I don't really have any shoes that go with this. I ended up just wearing some sandals, but which is fine because it was a hot summer day. But these are, they're just, oh, they're so lovely. So anyway, that's just a new pair of shoes makes all your other pairs last longer, so it saves pennies in the long run. That's the perfect excuse. Oh, okay, thank you. I know you're a shoe fan too. So, oh, but yeah, I'll faff about getting those back in there properly in a bit. But yeah, so Poi shoes. I'm very excited to get to wear those for the first time. Pop them on the floor. Yeah, so that's, I'm trying to think, how many pairs have I got now? I've got a pair that have got little cat faces on the front. I've got a pair that have got a sun and a moon on the front. I've got a plain grey pair. Got my boots. Is that everything? I think so. Yeah, so I have like huge amounts of them. Yeah, black pair with cat faces on, purple velvet pair that have got sun and the moon on, grey pair, then this pair. So it's 4 pairs of the same style shoe in slightly different designs. So maybe it's a little bit excessive, but and I've got my sort of chunky DM style boots that are in that lovely rainbow color. They're that color. It's just so good. Anything that makes me look like a bubble makes me happy. So yeah, I'm super excited about getting to wear those. And they arrived today, and I was like, oh, I want to show them to people. So that's why I'm showing them to you, because you guys are my buddies, and I get to show you all my new stuff. Talking of new stuff, if you are a member, you can already go and watch Friday's video, because that's the one thing I was on the ball with doing, which is a little unboxing for another new company. So that's Dazzle Drills UK. So if you want to go check them out, that video will be public on Friday, but everybody else, if you're a member, you get to see it now. Yeah, just small businesses, please support them. So we need them. Oh, the other thing that I was going to show you last week, I can do that. So talking of drills, last week I had mentioned that I had a thing I wanted to show you, and I hadn't had time to finish. Like, I didn't. Oh, sorry. Deep breath. I didn't show you because I ran out of time. So I could do that now. And that is my stash of fairy dust style drills, which I've been slowly building up to the extent that I bought a new case for them to go in. This is a Temu special, but it's so pretty. I love it. It's the only one of these cases I've ever bought that's got a picture on. So I thought it was perfect for keeping my special drills in, because I won't get it confused with all the black cases that I've got that are black with a purple edge, that are just for like individual canvases. So this is where we're at so far. I've got square shape at the bottom, round ones at the top. Oh, and some ABs that have snuck their way in there that I haven't got a new home for yet. But so these are all the fairy dust style drills. I don't know if you can see that properly. But yeah, so they've got that that lovely mica coating on them that is so pretty, and certainly a lot easier to place than the AB drills, which are, so the difference, right, so these both, yeah, that's perfect. These are both 904. These are an AB 904 with that rainbow coating, and then these ones are the 904 but with the mica coating on them, which I'm not in focus. You probably can't see that. Oh, so annoying. But yeah, in fact, I'll stick them in a tray for best luck doing them then. Oh, small tray. Not used to small trays. Right, so There you got the super sparkle of the AB. And then I'm hoping that you can see these ones. It's much more subtle, but it's more like they are just sort of frosted. I think frosted is a good term for them. So these I have been slowly building up this collection here. There's about 5 packs that came from Bella Art de Nicole. Yeah, I think 5 colours that I bought from them. The other ones, whenever I've placed an order with Temu, I've just chucked 1 pack of drills in with my order, because they were selling them on there, and the quality's really good. They're all coming from it seems to be just one or two sellers that are doing the drills. When they come, because I haven't even opened these ones yet, so they come like this, and this is where you find the DMC. So be sure to note that down. The other thing when you buy them is that they come already in a jar. So, oh, okay. Well, that's a good advert. So those ones will be going back, because those are not what they're supposed to be. This happened previously where they sent me they sent me ABs instead of, what's the word? Instead of fairy dust. So those ones will be going back, or I'll just keep them and they'll refund them. That's normally what happens. There we go. So these ones are 553. And yeah, they come already in their little pots, which is grand, because these pots can get used for so many things. And I've currently been using, where's they gone? Lost them. Oh. Did I put them somewhere safe? No, I didn't. Yeah, I've currently been using these reinforcement rings for hole punch paper as my labels on the top, because I didn't have any round labels left. So that's what I've been doing. I'm going to put you back in there until you've got a label on you. But yeah, that's where we're at the moment with my collection of sparkly drills. What have I missed? I've not been following chat. Oh, shoes match the outfit perfectly. Thank you. Yeah, I will share a picture so that other people can see. Not decadent in the slightest, I don't know. They were a little bit decadent. Although I did end up getting hubby to order them for me, because then he was like a new customer, so he got a new customer discount. So that was good. That saved me 10%. So okay, your 310 dust drills, have they got black mica on, or have they got like a gold glitter? Because this comes up in my video from Friday. So maybe go watch and leave me a comment. And oh, there's a spider. Hello, spider. You're only small, but I don't really want you in my video. Oh, stop running away. Go. Just, oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Come on. Where have you gone? Just go away. Hide somewhere. I moved things in the corner and I've somehow enticed wildlife to come visit me. I just saw something moving out the corner of my eye. I was like, oh no. Oh, decadent, you meant the case. Yeah, I thought it was a bit special, yeah. Wildlife notwithstanding. I think it might have been living behind this in the corner. else have I missed? Oh, yes, there's fairy dust drills as water. That sounds like it will be perfect. Oh, you're both working on mermaids. Awesome. And Roxy is trying to find the motivation with her mystery confetti. So, yeah, I think doing what you've suggested with your mystery one of doing the individual like little sections and picking a random area, I think that's a good idea because it keeps you motivated. My Cosmic Tiger painting, I did that as in Advent style for the Add More Zest June Whip and Waffle, but like the first one a long time ago. Jeepers. I sometimes forget how long we've been doing these things. But yeah, excuse me a moment. Okay, water. Oh, see, this is what happens if I don't have like a proper project to work on in the lives. I'm just all over the place. I'm much better prepared when I've got a project to do. But talking of which, I might as well crack on with a bit of this while we're chatting as it's sitting here. For this one, I'm using the massive case that I got from Temu. I'm honestly, I don't buy from them that often. It just feels like every new thing I've got recently has been from them, but that's because I'm poor. So I've been doing cheap things. So yeah, this has 2 sections. Really, it's far too big for what I'm currently working on, but mostly I'm just using the top, obviously. I've only got 3 colours down below. So that's the setup I've got currently. For anyone that doesn't know what my painting will look like when it's finished. So yeah, we've not done very much. we're still on the top third. But she's going to look lovely when she's done. I will be putting her to one side for the next couple of months. If she's not, well, she's not going to get done by the end of the month. Let's be serious. It's not going to be done by the end of the month. So she will be popped aside while I work on my harvest canvas and then my Pam canvas. And then I think I'm going to go back to finishing off some whips. So let's move my light over a little bit. Sorry. Oh. Okay. So this is too big a section for now. So we'll let's go to there. There we go. Right. Oh, just grab a couple of. Oh. Yeah. Just hold that corner down. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can't get some of this done. Yeah, I know what you mean, Serafina. Yeah, it's tricky. To be fair, Kay's matching with us. I'm matching with us all. She's got the same storage as me, the same canvas as Amy. Oh, what are you drinking at the moment? Do you match with anybody else on drinks? I am going to have a slurp of coffee. And get my tools out. I think I am more or less completely converted now to the screw-in tips. I just, they're just great. These skinny tips. They're really good. I like them a lot. But if I can't get them, then I will happily use the plastic skinny ones. This has got white or clear wax in that I've been using for AB placing, and you can see it picks up. I assume you can see. I can see it picks up the coating off the ABs still, which is the thing you don't get when you're using the fairy dust. Right, what are we going to do? Let's do number one. Number one is, in fact, an AB. Martna, hey! No need to apologise for being late. I was late. How are you doing, my love? I hope you are well. It's still sweltering where you are. Right. Kay has multiple drinks because of ADHD. Yes, something for flavour, something for nutrition, something for fun. All right. I'm going to see if I can... This is quite old putty in this one, so I'm going to have a go at doing the ABs with that. I will probably regret it, but... I'm normally quite a hard presser, so I'm having to be really tentative in order to get this to work. Oh, heat's still up in the 80s and 90s. Ugh. Yuck. Yeah. We've had a cloudier day here, but it's still really sticky. It's horrible. I'm not a fan. Roll on autumn is what I say. Oh, that is not straight. I'm just waiting for that little spider to come back up and jump scare me. Hopefully it's realised that its presence is not needed for this. And it's scurried off. You'd think with a house full of cats we'd have less spiders, but they don't seem to be bothered by them in the slightest. Let me move that light because I can see that it's really shining on there, unhelpfully for you guys. These two pens are fun as well because they glow in the dark. So whilst I don't diamond paint in the dark, I have on more than one occasion dropped them under my desk. It makes them much easier to find. It's quite fun at the end of the night when you sort of turn all the lights off and you can see your pens still sat there. I am a sucker for a gimmick. Amy says, my cat has literally just sat and watched as a spider walked across her paw. Yeah, they don't care. Mine don't even bother with moths. It's like, surely, is this not, yeah. But then, my cats regularly share their food with the local magpie population, so. I think they've been tamed by every other piece of wildlife in the area. Oh, see, I do love the look of an AB, but I hate placing them. They're so finicky. But yeah, actually this old, slightly dried up putty that's in this pen that should have been changed doesn't do bad for the ABs, so that's good. And there's quite a large section of them here, so it's nice to be able to use a big placer. Just makes everything a little bit quicker. Oh, there's a cat outside meowing now. You'll have to wait. Kay loves spiders, has 4 big ones in different rooms, and yes, they have names. Yeah, I think naming something is a good thing to do. Actually, I think I've talked about this before. I really don't like flies. Flies are like a big ick for me. But I still have like an uncontrollable fear reaction with spiders, even though I recognise how important they are and they eat the flies, and that's a good thing as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I don't know. But my daughter has like a full-on arachnophobic, she will just freeze and scream if she sees a spider. And so I've had to deal with more spiders since having children than I would have normally liked to have done. And I've always, I try to not be too much of a scaredy cat about it, but can't always be helped. Roxy does ABs with tweezers. Oh, you're so good with your tweezers. And Kay has a vacuum pen. I don't have one of those. I keep looking at them, but can I do? Oh, I can't. I was going to say I'm not good with rounds with tweezers, but these ones I can do. I'm better with squares. Obviously, you've got sort of a better. I can do like a couple when it comes to squares. I cannot do a couple of rounds at once. These are the ceramic tipped tweezers that Shaz Pencil Surprises got me. So it was a set of them. So there's these ones. There's an angled set, and it's not a square ended. What's the other one? I can't remember. But yeah, it was a set of 3. So yeah, I think you might be right. I think for individual, and I think for accuracy of placement, maybe tweezers are the way to go. I don't think I'd want to do a whole painting with tweezers. It's funny, when I first started diamond painting, I would always leave the ABs till last. They were like my prize for finishing a section. I would do all the other colours. Oh no, that is the wrong colour. That doesn't go there. Yeah, so I would do all the regular drills, and then I would do my ABs. But now I just go in number order. So what do I missed? Amy says I use putty with ABs. I found certain ones work better than others. Okay, that's super kind of you, but you don't have to do that. It's fine. It's fine. Tweezers are very useful for repositioning. I was just wondering why these ones are sticky, and then I remembered I was using them to get some putty out of a pen. That's why it's probably helping at the moment, because they've got a slight little bit of stickiness to them. So, what have we talked about? We talked about what events are coming up. We've talked about what I've been purchasing. Yeah, it's summer holidays here now. The kids have broken up, so this is like their first week off. Oz had his last day at school on Thursday, but then Friday would have been a school day and was for everybody else. But he was on a trip with the cadets on Friday. They went to an air show. Got to see the red arrows, which was cool for him. He enjoyed that. Got to see lots of different fighter planes and stuff. He had a very good day. Roxy, you did your whole dash hand just with tweezers. Oh. Wow. I don't know. Am I impatient? Is that why I don't want to do that? I mean, I've often said it. There's sort of, people diamond paint for different reasons. There's definitely a big mental health aspect for me when it comes to diamond painting, and so there's, in that respect, it doesn't really matter what the picture is, because it's just about the methodical sticking down of diamonds and following that pattern, not thinking about anything else. Where did you go? You fell off there. But I like that, like, yeah, dopamine, serotonin, I don't know, one of those that you get when you finish a project. So if something's taking me too long, then I think that's why I get sort of disheartened, because my slightly broken brain reads it as I'm failing because I'm not doing it. So, yeah. I think this is why, and we've talked before about people getting overwhelmed with events, and that's why I try and make my as stress-free as possible, is because they are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be something that stresses you out. And I think I am guilty of needing to finish the canvas for an event, even when people say, like, no finish necessary. And I think that's something that can get a bit unhealthy. This year, I have just had to accept that I'm not able to finish one canvas a month. I don't really know why I've struggled so much with that this year compared to previous years, where I've regularly done, a canvas a month and sometimes 2 canvases a month. I know this year I've done a lot of other craft activities as well. And that's something I have to keep reminding myself, is that I'm not supposed to be just diamond painting. I know that it's probably the thing most people come to the channel for, but I am like a multi-craft person, and I think next year particularly I need to be very strict with myself at the start of the year or at the end of this year when it comes to looking forward at what events are coming up, and not just saying I will do an event every month, because that's what happened this month, and then I end up feeling a bit like a failure because I've not been able to do it, which is, yeah, that's not good. It's not good for my mental health. It just doesn't help the channel any if I'm all grumpy about not being able to do things. And I also need to recognise that my health has declined. As much as I like to pretend it hasn't, it has. And just pushing that aside and carrying on is not the way forward. I need to give myself a bit of slack. Sorry, I'm just giving myself a little pep talk here. Feel free to take from this anything you find useful for yourself, but really I'm just telling myself off for taking too much on and then feeling bad about it, rather than actually just saying, do you know what? No, I can't do that. Oh, Amy says, definitely for mental health for me, but I found that I prefer certain colour palettes to others. Even if I love the image, I struggle if there's lots of browns, but strangely love painting 310s. Oh, you love my my duck that I've got coming up, the Sarah Rose one. There's lots of 310s in that one. Struggling with finishing kits this year. Brain and body have not been cooperating. Only been doing events if I was already planning on working on that particular kit. Yeah, I think maybe we're all feeling a certain way about, yeah. So obviously I've got my event for next month that I'm running, but that is a paint along, so it should be relatively stress-free for me and for anybody taking part, really, because it's just for fun. It's about building community and coming together rather than winning prizes. The September event, there will be prizes, which is the PAM event, but I think that will probably be a smaller event because it's limited to just one company. I imagine that, yeah, there'll be some people that don't take part in that. So some people are on no buys, some people just aren't able to afford kits from overseas if they're in the UK. There's lots of reasons. And then after that, I don't have any other events planned until my February event, which I don't have a theme for yet. So so if anybody wants to put a suggestion forward for February's event, feel free. It was indeed. So yeah, 35,310s. Yeah, I've still got them. They don't fit in my storage case, so they are sitting next to my desk. Hang on. Ah, I dropped my art on the floor. Yeah. Yeah, that's the 310s. They are rounds though, which is good. I find rounds a bit quicker to place than squares. There's far less issues with consistency. Roxy says, won't even commit to finishing a section a night, just placing what I can and stopping when I get tired. That's really good. I don't have that discipline. I wish I did. But no, I will normally force myself to finish a section, or at least within that day finish a section. I am better now at being able to walk away and saying, oh, I'll come back and finish this section after dinner. But it used to be that I would be like, no, I can't stop and eat until I finish this section, which is very unhealthy. And some sort of kind of, I don't know, it's always like an addiction response, which is not good. So I'm much better now at just being able to walk away for a bit. But I do struggle to stop, sort of end my day in the middle of a section. I probably should have changed my putty out before going on to regular drills because it keeps dropping them. Kay's way down on finishing kits this year. Amy doesn't have a kit for the PAM event, not really in my budget, but be following along. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're still going to follow along. Yeah, buying a specific kit for a specific event is, yeah, it's just not always possible, and I totally get that. My reason for doing the PAM event was sort of as a thank you to her for, you know, supporting my channel, and the fact that, you know, she is a small business and I wanted to do a little whatever I could to promote her, and, you know, in my own way also then, you know, supports Sarah as one of her artists and the other artists as well. It's, yeah, there's, I don't know, there's only so much I can do as one little channel. Roxy is pleased that she came away and played Sims 4 for a couple of nights. Yeah, I am still thoroughly obsessed with blueprints. Oh, I've just seen an AB that I missed. That's annoying. Yeah, if anybody else is playing blueprints, I'd love to know. It's blueprints, as in where's a crown, not blueprints, as in building a house. But the pun is intentional. I wish that I had the ability to, like, show gaming streams or something, because I would happily sit and play that for hours with you guys. So helping me make decisions. It's a puzzle solving house building game. I've probably yapped about it before on the channel, I can't remember. But you are a lad who has inherited this mansion, but you don't actually get to keep them. There's like a clause in the will that says you can't keep the mansion until you've found room 46. And so, and the way that the mansion works is kind of like, I guess if it was a board game, it would be that each room was like a tile, and you would randomly select a tile to be the next room as you open the door. That's essentially what it is. So you start in the entrance hall, and then there's 3 doors off the entrance hall. So you pick a door, you open the door, and then it draws you 3 rooms. And from those 3 rooms, you pick which of those 3 rooms is going to go next. And so you then build up the house that way. And some rooms are dead ends, and some rooms have got puzzles in them, and some rooms you can pick up items and then they help you in other puzzles. And yeah, so it's fun, and there's like this whole backstory mystery about your mum and what happened to her. So it's very cool. If anybody wants to chat gaming, don't forget we've got the gaming chat thread on the Facebook group, so you can come over there and chat. I've just looked at the time. I've been here for an hour and 5 minutes. It's so funny that, like, everything seemed really rushed in the beginning, and I was just like, oh no, everything's just hectic. And I've placed, I don't know, maybe 100 drills. I don't know, maybe 200 drills, maybe. And I've just like chilled right down. It's so weird. What have I missed? Amy getting better at swapping between crafts. Used to try and force myself to do a section of diamond painting and then swap to crochet on a schedule. Now I just do whatever I'm feeling like. Yeah, that's definitely the way forward. I'm really lucky that I've got such a great selection of random little craft projects, like making the little bag and doing little mini off the canvas diamond painting stuff, that sometimes that's all you fancy doing, and that's okay. Oh, okay, no apology needed. Don't apologize about that, it's fine. Oh gosh, yeah, Amy getting burnt out with Christmas present making. Yeah, there's been a couple of years where I've diamond painted Christmas presents, and it's it's quite a lot of pressure. And the worst thing is that even if the person is like super happy with what you've made for them, they have no idea how long it took. They just so I think unless it's like a fellow diamond painter, it's difficult for them to realize like how many hours have gone into something like this. But yeah, gosh. Okay, right, lovely people. Thank you for putting up with me this evening. Oh, okay, yeah. Family know how long things take. That's good. Yeah, because there's nothing worse. Or when you've made something for somebody and they just think you just bought it. It's like, no, I made this for you from scratch. So, but yeah, so I am going to head off for this evening. I'm going to keep working on this, obviously, but I'm going to go and I'm going to stand up, stretch my legs, and then come back to this in a bit. Thank you so much for the love and support that you guys give me. I know I'm an absolute mess half the time. Yeah, I hope that on some level the realness is appreciated, rather than me just trying to pretend like I've got my shit together, because I don't. But yeah, for the longest time, I think I wanted this channel to be like perfect, and for it to be like all the best bits of me. And actually, maybe some of the best bits of me are the messy bits. I don't know. But it's as I've got more comfortable with YouTube and making videos, I think I'm much more comfortable with just putting my life out there and just take it or leave it. There are plenty of other channels if you don't like this one. So anyway, unusual emotional outburst. Frogs. Yeah, I've got my which one am I wearing today? I've got Continue on today. I've got a couple of my Zox bands. This is my this is the Perfectly Imperfect one. But I'm wearing Continue today. So yeah. Anyway, let's stop all this randomness. Thank you very much. I will see you guys for a video on Friday, which is up already if you remember. Monday, I think Monday's video is going to be the formal event announcement for August. I think I haven't made it yet. I think that needs to happen. So I think it'll be that. And then we will be back Wednesday at 8 o'clock for something. Is it? I think next Wednesday we'll be kitting up for the August event, I think. Oh, Sarah says if I wasn't a mess, you would have been replaced with a double gang. Oh, thank you all so much. Right, I'm going to go because I'm getting weirdly emotional. Thank you and stay crafty.